The Clipse just dropped their first album in 16 years. Let God Sort 'Em Out. And man, this album is dope, bro. It is fucking hard. If you like dope music, if you like good rap music, if you like niggas getting on the record and actually talking about something, saying shit, and they doing it in a dope ass way, this album is for you. Their old albums are for you. The Clipse is a dope ass duo. They've been really dope for a long ass time. This album is incredible. Pharrell on the production for the whole album. Malice makes his return after 16 years. It's great, man, and they have some great features on it. It's a really good album. My favorite song so far, my favorite joints, Ace Trumpets, of course, which I think that's probably the hardest song on the album. It was the first single. The beat, the hook, the verses, Malice verse. Fire. Please, man. Great, incredible, dope shit. POV. POV is a dope ass song. It's one of my favorites. That boy Tyler, the Creator, did his thing on that shit, bro. He smashed that shit. And then Malice on that beat switch. Nigga. None of, bro, top tier. Top fucking tier. He went crazy on that beat switch. So Far Ahead. I like So Far Ahead. Pharrell getting on his singing shit, man. Some songs when he just singing like his songs with the Clipse where he's singing like that, or with Push. Like he got a song, Pusha T got a song called Sorry Nigga, I'm Trying to Come Home. That shit is hard. It's, bro, if you want to go back and listen to the Clipse old joints, listen to Pusha T joints, like they dope, bro. It's really good music there. Really classic shit, real classic shit. And The Birds Don't Sing is that's my other favorite joint right now. Cause that's the song that they open up the album with, and they're talking about the death of their parents. They lost both their parents within like 4 months of each other. Their mom passed first, and then their dad passed. If you've ever listened to Pusha T's My Name Is My Name album, he talked about their divorce or them splitting up on that album. He talks about how, 30 years of marriage and my mama left it. His mom split up, and then on the Birds Don't Sing, she's basically giving him her dying wishes, like, or dying thoughts, like I wish I would have never left your father and stuff like that. So touching on that, a lot of us have dealt with something in that, like that. I lost my mom when I was 14. Was raised by my grandparents, and since I lost my grandma in 2016, and then my grandfather actually passed away. Was it last year, 24 or 20? I think it was in 23. He passed away. No, it was 24. It was 24. It was last year in 24 because this year is my first time going back home after he passed. So that hit home, because losing my grandparents is just like losing my parents all over again, basically. So yeah, it touched, and for anyone that's lost a parent or lost a loved one, when they talking about it, you can feel that. You can feel that emotion, and it was really dope to hear rap. Like I still listen to rap. I listen to Spitter, still listen to Nip, still listen. I have rappers that I listen to that that's gonna give you bars. That's gonna actually get on the track and talk about shit. That can talk about shit while rapping, like just doing some dope ass rapping while talking about a actual subject. But it was just good to hear from the Clipse. It was good to hear from them, and it was good to hear them, get on the track and just really talk about something that's really deep, and then still use dope ass bars, dope ass, what I'm saying? Just being able to lay something out, like talk about something like that, and still be skilled at, what I'm saying? Like they didn't just come on there and just throw together some shit. Let me get this out. It was still put together in a way that was really make you bob your head, but at the same time you're listening to it and it's like, oh, this shit is really deep and it's really dope. But yeah, man, the one thing that we've seen come from this, or one thing that they've talked about in their interviews, is them having to leave Def Jam because Def Jam didn't want to release the album with the Kendrick verse on it, on the Chains and Whip song. So I think we can say this is the first time the Drake lawsuit has actually, we're seeing it actually affect something. Like this is the first time it's actually touched something, you know, where it's like, okay, this shit is real. Like shit can really be affected by what's going on with that weak ass lawsuit. So yeah, the Clipse end up having to leave Def Jam and sign with Roc Nation because Pusha T was signed to Def Jam. He's been signed to Def Jam for, you know, for a while, for a long ass time, for years. And because they had that Kendrick verse on there, and I just found this out, Def Jam is under Universal Music Group. They're under the Universal, UMG. So they didn't want, with the lawsuit going on, they didn't want to be on the hook for having a Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T collab, you know what I'm saying, right now. So yeah, they the Drake lawsuit, bro, that's the first. I mean, I don't know how much further it's gonna go, but already we're seeing it move some things. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And then the return of Malice. The return of Malice is so great, bro. I told my homie, I told my bro Mike Caesar, what up, bro? Told my bro Mike Caesar a while back, like, hey man, Malice was kicking Push ass on them old Clipse albums. He was like, bro, I don't know, man. You know, I think Push was getting. I'm like, hey man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, Malice that nigga, man. Like, not taking nothing from Push, taking nothing from Pusha T. Pusha T is dope as fuck, especially when he get on his solo joints. But that should let you know just how dope Malice is. Like when Malice get on, when they do the Clipse records, Push is just dope. He's still tight, but it's like you kind of just sit there and then Malice shines. You know what I'm saying? And I think Malice is a better rapper. I don't know how Malice would be on his own, on his solo joints. Maybe we can get one from him, you know what I'm saying, in the near future. Hopefully, I think that'll be dope to finally hear like a solo project from Malice. But it's really, you know, I think he's the better of those two, and that's saying a lot because Pusha T is fucking dope as shit, bro. Hells yeah.
My room, sometimes I stare at the wall, thinking of ways to get paid. Man, ain't no feelings involved. I got no bitch on my mind. I got some stress on my chest. Shit, I got bills and some debt. Sometimes it's hard to feel blessed. I keep my mind on my goals and I keep my eyes on the prize. I keep a milk chocolate chick with big tits and thick thighs. One roll on the table and I got a glass full of Crown. I gave her vodka and gin. Now all I drink on is brown.